Hey, I'm finally on. Hey, Heidi. How you doing? I'm on time for a change. So, so be kind. I'm trying. I'm trying. Hey, Leonore. See if I have my black light handy. Oh, that's a pretty ring. I have a pile of stuff over here. I don't know why. I was looking for my black light. I mean, I feel confident that's amber. I wanted to shine it, but I don't see my light. I don't see it. This one had one once upon a time. Not this one. Oh, well. Hey, Gail. Love you too, Leonore. I can't believe how just grown Leah looks. I mean, good gracious. I'm watching because there's this weird guy. I haven't gone out to check my mail or get my garbage can up because this guy must have been a car driving by. He was walking this way, so I don't know where he came from because I can't have picked him up on this end of my yard. And he walks up, he comes up my driveway, and he looks up, he looks around, turns around, walks away, goes and stands over here by the fire hydrant for about 5 minutes. And I'm watching him because I go around the side room and I'm watching him. He's looking so then he walks this way. So I go out my back and I go out on the deck because I don't care. I'll get my gun. I'll shoot your ass. So I'm watching him. And there's a car parked down there. So I was just curious if it was him coming back up. He starts roaming around again. I'm going to call my sheriff's deputies and have him just drive by. I don't know who he is. He doesn't belong here. Yes, I'm paranoid. I'm in Florida. We got a lot of crazy people down here. Let me see what my ring picked up. At 5:02. It's just one of the neighbors taking a walk. Okay. So you know what's funny? I didn't realize I still had stuff that is, I pulled my listings down, but I still had 1, 2, 3, I had like 6 things in there in my eBay storage room, right? So I'm like, well, what's in there? Hell if I know. So I pulled them to see what they are. This says PC. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, we got 11 people here, so I'll wait for some more people before I drag those out. Let's do some inexpensive earrings. Let's do some earrings. I had a bunch of earrings. Remember all those earrings? Look at all these earrings. All right, let's do some inexpensive earrings. And they have bags. Ooh. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to check and see. Has anybody seen Lori? Lori S. She hasn't even been in Leslie's chat. See, I don't have any emails, so she hasn't answered. Well, I don't know. Yeah, right. Backs are always. Well, I brought them in here so I could add them if I run across some that doesn't have a back. I've got them handy. They may or may not be sterling. All right, so these are little dudes. Little dudes. Yeah, they're 1/2 inch, but they're like 2. Yeah, see, they're like 2 coils. All right, so Lori S. She's been a moderator since she's been with me since early on, and yeah, she always gets like the marcasite stuff. She'll buy my marcasite rings, missing 1 or 2. Her dog was having seizures. It was sick about 3, 4 months ago. Her dog Sophie. Anyway, these are cute earrings. So I might get in there. Thank you. There we go. Let's start. Let's just sell these. See, me either. And it was Ash that brought it to my attention. And I'm like, wow. So I emailed her and I haven't heard back. So it is concerning. It just is. You know, I see Heidi at $5. Heidi, 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 oh, Heidi, Heidi. Hey, Angela. Angela, do I have a package of yours? I don't think I ever invoiced you. All right, I don't see other interest. So going once for Heidi at 5. Going twice for Heidi at 5. And I'm going to call these for Heidi at $5. $5. So the plan is I'll do another auction tomorrow at 5, and then I'm going to invoice for Friday through tomorrow, and then I won't be back, and then I'll come back on Friday. One last hurrah before I seriously lock down on bond. Well, today's your day, right? Because low, 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 baby, low, low, low. All right. These worked better with these flat backs because, yes, I wore these. I think they're just marked 925. I don't remember. It's funny, for my own personal stuff I wear, unless it's a native, I don't pay no attention to the marks. But these are like little coiled. So you wear them whichever side you want. See how they're just interesting. They're interesting. They are an inch. They're an inch. This is, you could wear them either way, because this is not, I wouldn't call this dead in the middle, but it's close enough to where you could wear it either way. If you wanted to wear it like this, you can wear them all the way around. It don't matter. It don't matter. These are cute, 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 cute. All right, so how about we just do, I don't care, $8. Fine, we both got sick. And, you know, Becky had mentioned that she'd had COVID. And I thought about it. It could have been COVID because it started in my stomach. And when I got COVID back in the day, it also started in my stomach. These are really cute. Hey, Becky. These are actually very nice. I can't get the backs off because I don't have any fingernails. And they're pushed flush on there. There's something to get a hold of these. Man, I can't grow my fingernails back fast enough. But yeah. They're cool. Now, you can wear them on your second piercing. They're not too big for that, especially if you spin them. They're kind of cute like that. My second hole won't stay open. See, it's already, I mean, it's so closed that you can't even see it no more. All right, I'm going to call these for Heidi at 8. Heidi likes earrings. I do too. I had jewelry on, but I took it off because I changed my shirt and I was getting hung up. Oh, baby, do you need some medicine? Let me see where you're itching. I just treated you. I can't see him to see where he's itching. I just treated you. Yes, I did. I think these might be Carolyn Pollock. Oh, they're the CCCO, which is, they do the Black Hills Gold stuff. And these are, I think these are lapis. Yeah, nice lapis too. I don't see any gold flecks. Yeah, there's some, I see some gold. I see some Pyrex. These are probably 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.5 inches. These are CCCO, which are the same Coleman company, and they make the they make that gold. They make the Black Hills Gold stuff, but these are not gold. These are sterling. Sweet little seed pearls, or whatever we call them, rice pearls. and your CCCO mark is in the middle. Nice long backs, 1.5 inches long. Lapis, baby. Lapis, baby. Let's sell some earrings. Yeah, it's cheap for these. Very cheap, but I got a shit ton of earrings. Let's sell them. And I got my crew here. I see Gail at 10. Gail, these are nice. There's barely any pyrite in these, but you can see it. I don't know if you can't see it with this, but there's barely any, which the less pyrite, the better quality of lapis. Really pretty. I see Gail at 12. Where's my earring girl? I have 2 of them. Because I had one, and then Stephanie with Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Steph sent me one. And I like, oh, already had one. Okay, out to Gail. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Gail. And congrats, Gail. Those are really pretty. I think that's the second thing that we've had, Gail, that was a Coleman company that wasn't gold fill, which is different, right? I think so. Hey, Janie. Janie. What in the world? We need backs. I see that much. Okay, they're angels. And yeah, they're like flat, and then this is curled around. And they're, come on, you know you want to focus. They're angels. Little angels. $5. Let me get some backs on these. Either type of back would be fine for these. So some of these are sterling and some may not be. These backs, I mix them because I don't care. Hey, as long as they fit on my earring, I don't care. I pull the gold ones out. I did separate the vermeil ones. These are cute. These would be good for a child. These are just cute. And they're tiny. Yeah, they're not even quite 1/2 inch. Oops, there it goes on the floor. Oof, what is that? Oh, yeah, they're not even quite 1/2 inch. Yeah, they are. They're 1/2 inch. Heidi's like, for $5, yeah, the backs that I just put on there are worth $5 because they do look sterling. Probably are. Most of them are. All right, I'm gonna call these for Heidi. Let's not spend too much time on these. Let's not spend too much time on these. Here, free. Those are a gift. They're tiny. You bought the other ones. Okay. Ooh, these are really pretty. It's that same stuff that is like shell, I think. Maybe mussel shell or something. Mercier bought, was it a bracelet that has this? See how it looks like it's maybe shell because it has that rainbow. Come on. I hear you, baby. I'll come check you in just a minute. Anyway, it kind of looks like shell, but don't know. But they're J hoops. They're 1 inch. They're marked. Who claimed them? I don't know if that's an MS or an MA. Oh, let me turn up. I bet it's CW upside down. Yeah, they're CW, which Who knows? They could be vintage or not. I don't know. But they have backs. They're very pretty. There, now you can see it's like this black, but it's some type of shell, I think. Because it does this like rainbow effect. Anyway, $10. Yeah, these are nice J hoops. They're really solid too. Come on. Why am I having such focus problems here? Really solid made. There's your mark inside here. Mark inside. And then that pretty shell stuff. Yeah. They're very pretty. Yeah, I think it was Merche bought the bracelet that had this on it. I don't want to put these in the unsold. Anybody want them for $8? Let's just do buy it now. I want to buy them $8. The backs are worth more than that. If you have bought backs lately, I ain't hiding their ears because it's the buy it now, and I'm gonna give you the 8, not the 10. Okie dokie, Smokey. I'm all about being fair. Be fair. Be fair or be square. I haven't done anything today except playing jewelry. I went through a couple of boxes of stuff, and it was interesting. Some cool stuff in there. All right, these I can tell you already are not lined up, but now they are. I think these are just glass. I'll check. Yep. So these kind of backs. Boop. Stay open, thank you. They look like they're like an inch and a half drop on these. Just pretty. These would go with your vintage. Let's just move through these. $5. Anybody wants these? These are sterling. And this little tiny bit here. But these would go with your vintage, black and white crystal stuff. Just pretty. Very simple, but pretty. Heidi's loading up. I know, I hear you. I don't understand, though, because you've already been treated. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. I don't know. Say, Mom, just want attention, Mama. Just want attention. These are cool. Let's see if these are marked. They look like they could be. Looks like they should be. I know, you poor thing. 925. D as in David, M as in Mary. DM. They're in your DMs. Oh, a bark. Really demanding. Okay. Let me show one at a time. These are not gold over. It's just a little bit of tarnish. Yeah. So I marked DM. Not sure if that's... Yeah, I don't know. They are 1.5 inches. I'm going to get a hold of them. Pretty cool. We'll do these. We'll do the $10. These are very cool. A lot of motion with these. True, right? Aren't they cute? I like them. I like them. Oh, that might look really neat if you wore them both on the same ear. Huh, right? Be kind of staggered. I can't even see what I'm doing here. That'd be kind of cool. All right, we're not going to waste a lot of time, or use a lot of time, I should say. It's never a waste. All right, I'm just going to do the ones that I pulled out, and then we'll move on from off of earrings. We'll move off of earrings. All right, Heidi, you got those, babe. So I was watching Cliff High, if anybody knows who that crazy guy is. He did that, one of the first language models before there was even any of this AI language models and stuff. He works a lot differently than the others do, but he was one of the ones that kind of brought it up about there being the spike and the language that was out about 9/11 when that happened. And I remember I'd mentioned to you guys before how I had started hoarding silver. That's how I ended up with so much because I had a backlog of stuff. I've got more, guys. You just would not begin to understand the amounts of sterling silver I have. And so I guess I'm not the only one was like, because he had said it was going to go $600 silver. All right. And he was addressing it yesterday that he said it hasn't happened, but it's still there. It's still showing up. And he, again, thinks it has to do with science. This has sterling spelled out. He thinks it has something to do with electric, like machinery or computers or, the quantum, because sterling has a certain aspect to it. And because quantum is in both states at once, so it's not like, ones and zeros. It can be either, it can be simultaneously. That's why it can supposedly go into other dimensions. Anyway, the length on this is deceiving because it got really long tops. I'm just going to measure this part, the actual drop, okay? So the actual drop on this is 1 3/4 inches. So if you add this in, it's going to hang down 3 inches, okay? So they're going to be very long. They're just marked sterling spelled out. I think they're older looking at that mark. I'm not sure what you would culturally, where these might come from. Don't know. But you can always change the hooks. I have other hooks if you want some shorter hooks. I have them. I just like them long. Okay, I'm gonna have to put these at 15 because of these damn hooks. I bought these because I wanted some longer earrings. And these were not shoulder dusters, but right there, right close to it. They're really cool earrings. Really cool earrings. So they got the big French hooks, and they do lock. I love gold, but silver has an effect and with your body and with your chemistry that gold just doesn't have. That's the thing. I love gold. I enjoy wearing it. It's just the silver is different. Like, metaphysically, spiritually wearing it. These are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. I might change the hooks. I could bring those back cheaper. Here's some more long boys. The actual earring, the drop is going to be 1 inch. So again, these are going to be like 2.5 inches. They're cute little Eiffel Towers. So just fun. Just fun. They get lost in the sauce if you don't have, they're too damn short. Okay. I am going to still put these at 10, even with these hooks. I think I paid that much for these hooks. Pretty sure. It's ridiculous. I mean, I was ended up paying like $4 and $5 a piece just for jump rings. Well, because I didn't want the flimsy ones. I wanted a little bit heavier gauge, better jump rings. Yeah, these are cute. Think about earrings. You can always change the hooks. You can do different stuff with them. And a lot of them make good pendants, or they make good charms. Oh, I see Jamie came back at 12. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun. I'm jumping the gun. Okay, thank you. Okie dokie, Smokey. Are you earrings? No, this is a pendant. I think I have the earrings to this. Let me wait and see if they show up. I'm pretty sure these were glass. I'll double check. They look like glass. They're actually going above, quite a ways above glass, so they might be tourmaline. There was a lot of tourmaline in this group. And boy, these have gotten tarnished. These are all really shiny, newbie looking stuff. No, these are not one of the ones that were new old stock. These need clean, seriously bad. Yeah, I just see the purity mark. These need cleaned. Okay. I think they're blue tourmaline because they're way above glass, but not high enough to be crystal. But they're really beautiful blue. Man, look at that saturation of color. But let me show you what I mean about needing cleaned. They need cleaned. Look at the tarnish on that. Yeah, that really needs cleaned, okay? Which you should always clean your earrings no matter where you get them. These are right at 1/2 inch. Aren't they pretty? Anyway, we'll just do 10 on these. Man, that's a beautiful electric blue color. Do I have an earring in? I felt like I was hitting something. Yeah, these are beautiful. I don't want to put them in my ear because, well, you're not going to kill me. And don't forget, I have a giant ear. Yeah, it doesn't want to go in my ear. It can go in, but it can't find its way out. There we go. It barely goes through my ear. I have such a fat earlobe because they're not attached. They're just whoop, whoop. What a beautiful saturation of color. Just gorgeous. 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 Okay. I'm going to do some lots on these things maybe, or I'll be recording some sales. I have so much stuff. I'm not doing that. We'll save that for Christmas. Because look, it's a stocking. We'll save that for Christmas time. Okay, this is laying here, so let's do it. I like this chain. I'm surprised I put this chain on this because this is a really nice utilitarian type chain. Looks like it's at least 20 inches. Yeah, it's a 20-inch chain. Spring ring. This is a strong chain. Yeah, this is a super strong chain. Yeah, it's nice. And it's amber. Was this the one that it wanted to move? No, okay. All right, so it's an amber. So the chain is 20 inches. The pendant itself is 2 inches long. So 20 inches isn't going to go over your head, but close, but no cigar. All right, so on this one, screw it. Price of the chain. How do you want those? What's the earrings? Those are really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. They need cleaned. Seriously bad. That's a really good deal on this one. Because I'm basically just charging for the chain. Let me see if that's marked anywhere. I don't think so. There's nowhere to mark this that wouldn't be seen like while you're wearing it. Unless it's up inside there. Oh, baby. Oh, no. He's dying. He's dying. I think once upon a time it said sterling is worn. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Okay. It's different, right? I dig that chain. What's the spot? Tarnish. Let's see, Maria at 30. Very different. I'm sorry, Tammy. Yeah, I know. I know. But a lot of this stuff has been around for quite a while, and I just need to clear stuff out. And, you know, a lot of the stuff, too, is from auctions, from lots I bought months to years ago. So I've already made what I'm going to make on them, and it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Janie's out. Thanks for your bits, guys. Congrats, Maria. Yeah, the amp. This just the chain or either one of those pieces alone are worth that. But that's why you guys love me. It's not just my charming personality. Ha ha ha. It's my prices. It's my prices. Let me see if I can scope you out if you're actually scratching or just whining. Oh, he's licking his paw. He whines no matter what he's doing. He's very verbal about everything. I'm serious. Oh, Gail came back at 32. So, who is it? Maria? Looking for 34 or better, sweetie. I don't know if I called it sold or not. Somebody tell me if I'm being unfair by taking a bid. And y'all be honest with me. I don't think I have no idea. Okay, Maria's like, she's cool. So 35, looking for 36, Gail, if you want it, sweetheart. Sweet patootie. Let's see what I had for sale on eBay that hasn't been listed in months and months, and I forgot they were in storage. When I store my stuff for eBay, it's stored ready to ship. Because I label the boxes what it is. Let's see, Gail's at 42. I dig that chain. Dig that chain, baby. Thanks for your bid, Sarah. Gail, you got that at 42. Blue, 42. Thank you, thank you. Now I called it sold. All right. This says PC. It means it's Pierre Cardin, if my memory serves me right. I know, it is sterling. It's a fabulous piece. Look at this. Nice. And here's your maker's mark with your Pierre Cardin, France. So there's your Pierre Cardin. And then there's the logo. And it's a nice chain. And this does not move. I know, right? I'm like, come on, move. It does not. Look at these fat. And yes, I did rub these to make sure that they were sterling too. And they have these really pretty CZs. This has got a lot of weight to it. Okay, so your length on this. Oh, it's adjustable. So you've only got like an inch, tiny bit over. Let's just say an inch. So this is gonna be. It's a weird. So yeah, it's gonna be a weird size. So it's like 17 inches. So you can go 17 to 18 inches with this. That part is 3 inches long to this longest one. So Pierre Cardin, very nice, very, very nice indeed. It's a cool piece, unusual, that's for sure. I'm gonna hook this naked. So I got it hooked so it's hanging shorter than there. Nope, don't the whole thing move. Ah! Just lost it, man. Okay, so there you go. Isn't that cool? Very nice. This is heavy too. Oh, well, relatively. Okay, I had this for like $150 online because it's pure Cardin. It's pretty rare. And this has a little bit of, this has quite a bit of movement in it too. I never did really check those stones. I assume that they're not going to be diamonds or anything, but they might be topaz or something. Oops. I just keep sliding off of them. Oops. I say they're glass, actually. They might be CZs, but it's not ticking that high, so yeah, this is unusual to say the least. Not something you see every day, right? I'm not sure when these are from. I obviously couldn't find anything like this listed or sold or even for sale. It's just very cool, very different. I can give you a weight on that. Making you dizzy. Yeah, these little nuggets at the bottom are fat. I mean, they're fat. I said sliding. Come on, quit sliding off the scale. It's still sliding. It's 21.9 grams. Yeah, Ash, this is unique. Yeah, I had it listed for like 150, maybe a little bit more actually. I don't remember, but I know it was at least 150. Based on what I could find, which wasn't much, and there was nothing sterling like this. And yes, I tested it because I'm like, is it really sterling? Yeah, it's marked sterling, but I had just never seen it before, so I was like very suspect of it. Might as well just pack this back up in here. So going once for Ash. Going twice. Oh, it's Heidi, not Ash. I'm crazy. Oh, Ash was first. Heidi, we're looking for. All right, so we're looking for a 65 or better. As Ash was first at 60. Is it a youngin' missing or what? Yes. Kidnapped children. Probably. Most of the time, these are parents. Sad but true. It's actually not sad. It's actually better that it's a parent. It's a custody issue rather than it being somebody truly snagging the child. Let me see who was at my driveway. It's that chick coming back by. That chick. Okay, did anybody want to come back? Because Ash was at 61st. Hey, Rebecca. So Heidi, you don't want to go 65 on that? I'm going to say going once. Okay, she's out. I would imagine this should like, I would think it would like go up in value because his stuff is collectible. I mean, hell, I've sold non-sterling stuff of his for good money. For good money. All right, what's next in the eBay storage? Guys, this is not sterling. This is still sealed. Yeah, this is still taped up. Oh, man. Yeah, guys. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This is so good. This is so freaking good. It's rainbow lucite. Real lucite. Vintage. Vintage rainbow lucite. Look at this clasp. It's a barrel clasp. Damn it. Come on. It's Vendome. This is a fabulous piece. Fabulous. 28 inches. I wore the hell out of this thing in the day. Vendome. Vintage Vendome. Rainbow lucite. I love this barrel clasp. Oh my god, I just love everything about this. These are rare, extremely rare vintage rainbow lucite. Vendome is, yeah. And I'm going to do 80. This one, I know I had it over 100, but I don't remember anymore. I'm sure someone that watches this recording that collects vintage or lucite or Vendome, any of the above, will know that that's a great price. So that'll sell. This will sell. If you're interested, get it. It'll go. This piece will go. Because that's low for a vintage Vendome, especially rainbow lucite. Holy smokes. Right. And since you can open this, I mean, you're not going to be able to double like this way, but if you open it, yeah, Karen knows. Karen, isn't that absolutely stinking fantastic? Now, I know from wearing it, you can open it and you can double it and close it. Yeah, Yippee knows too. Yippee actually buys a lot of vintage jewelry. This A-Light is not a barrel, it's a pin clasp. Okay. So anyway, you can double it like this, okay, to bring, and it will close here. Plenty of room. So yes, you can double this. It's fantastic. Rainbow lucite is incredible. And Vendome, yeah, you just don't see it anymore. You just don't see it anymore. And Vendome is just, yeah, it's just one of those makers that I love this. I wore the hell out of this thing. It's beautiful. Out to Yippee. All right, you got it, Yippee. 130 to you. That's a great buy. It's a really good buy on that. I saw one. This was ages ago. I saw one, and she had, I think it was the earrings, but it was sold for $300. I was like, what? Yep, because I was looking for comps. Thank you so much. Thanks for your bids. This is already packed to go. And I think you do, was it Square or Venmo that you use? I think it was Square. Yippee. This is antique, is what it says. Antique bar / LAPD. I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, it's a bar pin. It's antique little bar brooch. I don't know what the LAPD. Don't know what that means. This is a really early. So this is one that opens straight up. Okay, so when you go to do this, you pull this back, the pin comes straight up and down. That does not open beyond there. It doesn't need to. And it is an early locking clasp. Man, I missed my fingernails. That'll teach me to peel my fingers. And then I almost bit him last night, but I did catch myself because I was watching this damn thing about this dog man. Don't judge. Don't judge. It was late. Couldn't sleep. It's an inch and a half long. Yeah, obviously this was probably, I'm gonna say this one was probably stamped as opposed to poured. A lot of these older ones are done in like a mold, but I don't see any evidence of a wax or sand mold. So I'm gonna assume that this was stamped, but it's an antique little bar brooch, and I've had it forever. 25. Don't think that's a value on this. This thing should be probably 3 times that much. It's because it is antique. And you can see how this is pins on here, and that's a early locking clasp here, and it's got your Mickey ears, and again, it opens straight up and down. It's not going to be on your side. It's straight up and down. Probably more likely if that was worn probably this way. I'm going to guess it was worn up vertically. Yeah, I think this is probably a vertical piece. All right, back in here you go, ma'am. Back in the box you go. I need to do an just antique sale. And just do nothing but antiques. What do we got? This is primitive. Okay, yeah, this hasn't been opened. This is far from perfect, but it's primitive. Very primitive. This looks like hand-done leather. It looks like, yeah, someone did this. This is so primitive, but it's heavy. It is all sterling. Look at this. Look at that leather. That's old. That was somebody hand rolled it. This just looks, you can just tell this is all like hand done. Look how they clasp this here. Yeah, even this. Wait till you see this thing. Look at this monster. And it's far from perfect. Again, this is a primitive piece. To say it's antique is just guessing, but it's primitive, that's for sure. This thing was all hand beat to tail to make it. Look how they mounted this. Come on. I didn't want to clean it any more than that. There was no way in hell I was dipping this. So I just cleaned the high spots. It's got some areas that, see, like here, that's not continued here. It's not going to be perfect. I mean, you can do what you want. Dunk it, dip it, put creams on it, whatever you want. I wasn't going to. It's heavy as hell. You're going to have to cut this off if you don't like it. I would never change it because of what it is. Because it is primitive. It's 20 inches. This part is 2 1/4, and it's 1 3/4 wide. They even came back and they did some etching up here. You can see how they pounded this, and I have tested it. It is actually sterling. Of course, there's no mark on this thing anywhere. I'll double check this little area here. Might be the only place I would do it. Yeah, I don't. There's never anything on this thing. It's heavy as hell. It's just a big old chunk. It's too heavy for me to wear. I love stuff like this. I just love old, yeah, it's just so cool. It's 32.75 grams. I've never put this freaking, I almost dropped the F-bomb. Yeah, no, because yeah. I should probably give it to the museum or something. They might know based on this design. Maybe the flower means something. Maybe, I don't know. I was tempted to dunk it just to try to get all the juice out of it, but I decided not to. It's crazy, right? That's a crazy piece. It is silver. That's just old corrosion. That'll come off. I just never put any cleaning products on it at all. I even think I used the silver thingy on it. I don't think I used I don't think I even used a square thing on it. I think I just strictly used my silver tack cloth because I really didn't want to. I just didn't want to do much to it. But it will shine up. You can see they're already getting shiny on the top. It'll shine up. Yeah, the thing is, this could be a higher grade of silver. It may not just be sterling. I have no way to know. It's not marked. And of course, it turns blue, or the others red as hell, but I have no way to know if it's just 925 or if it's higher. I have no way to know. But it's crazy. It's just a crazy piece. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. Even though there's like, seeing, I don't know, did that break away, or was it just always made like that? Was that something that it was always that way? But you can see it's not consistent because it's all hand done. Even these, some of them are. It's a crazy piece. Okay, Zen's out. You got this hiding at 65. I've tried researching it, but yeah, no. These primitive pieces. This can be conditioned. I think I did condition this just so I didn't want it cracking up, because obviously they either dyed it or it's from age. As you can see, some of the lighter colors coming through. Yeah, you can tell I did condition it. That's why it's malleable. But you can tell when these are rolled. When you look at this, you can tell somebody rolled that. It wasn't done on some machine. No. That's a crazy good price on that. But I wonder if that's a particular kind of flower, or if it's maybe some type of cactus flower or something. Oops, no, I don't want to do device setup. Get away from me. My brother printer, because I used it to print out lists. I hear you, and you're just dying. Are you biting you chewing your foot again, or what are you doing? I know, it's terrible. It's terrible. I brought your spray in case you have a spot I missed. Let me go see what he's after. Let me see. Let me guess, it's that leg, isn't it? Come here. Don't run away. He runs away. He's went after that spot. I call it his elbow. There's this right here. He's going after that spot again. Like, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Oh, I should have went back in here. That's so heavy, I bet it's sunk right to the bottom. Probably. I see you, Bubba. I see you. This don't say. Oh yeah, it does. This says CI 925. That's more. It's a topaz set. The necklace is 24 inches. Okay, so here's the earrings. Oh, these are super nice. They are topaz. These have your omega backs. This is a beautiful set. Yeah, I remember this. And these are topaz. And the maker is CI. Don't know. It's on a 24-inch chain, so you just slip this over your head or not. But I put it on a really pretty sparkly twist chain because this was so sparkly. I thought it was nice to have the chain be sparkly too. See, I like that with the texture of this. I thought that chain was a good match. So it's a set. Ta-da! So it's the earrings and the necklace. How about a deal of a deal? We'll do $75 for the set. Oh, these earrings, I think, were 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, these are 3/4 of an inch. The necklace is a 24-inch chain. The pendant's an inch. So these are right at an inch at 3/4, just to be fair. So they're big. That's the necklace. It's a good buy for the set. A really good buy on this. I'm pulling this up just so it'll show. Really nice set. Either one of these pieces alone is worth more than $75, guys. But you already know that. I love these earrings. They're so chunky monkey. I love these types. Of backs. Okay. Oh, hey, Leah. It's been a minute, darling. Really pretty. I haven't seen any interest till Leah managed to get signed in. So I'm going to call once for Leah. Twice for Leah. And if no other bids, I'm calling these sold. That's a nice pickup, honey. Those earrings are worth that alone. But I've had them a minute. Obviously, they've been sitting there in my eBay storage. I forgot they were there. This says, ooh. This is just marked R from, oh, it's a Ross Simons. It's a tourmaline cocktail ring. This is a beast. It's beautiful. And it hasn't been opened since I had it for sale. Forgot about these things. This is an awesome ring. Where do you see this? Yeah, I had the bangle. I sold it. Check this out. Beautiful. Faceted tourmaline. Really heavy. Really heavy. Thick silver. This is, I put R, but is it a Ross Simons? I just wrote R. No, it's not a Ross Simons. It's marked WK. Size 9.5. Marked WK. This is heavy, even because both is heavy, because this is tourmaline. Beautifully faceted. Got so much light coming up. And this is fat, juicy, thick, nice ring. 9.5. I'll start at half at what I had it on online. I had it at 120 because it's worth it. It's a nice fat big ring. I forget MK. It's not Michael Kors because it's sterling. I did know once upon a time. Not gonna be a very good model because it's too big, but it's huge. You're gonna see this. And the weight is really good. It's gonna sit on your finger nice. It's going to hang out on your hand really nice. That's definitely beautiful. Could be shined up a little bit. I got my fingerprints on it. And Maria, this is a super nice ring. I had interest in it. I had some offers, but I wasn't gonna, no. Too low. It's just so juicy. Not only the stone, but the silver work on this is just nice and thick, heavy. That's a really nice purchase on this. That's a fantastic price on this. All right, going once for Maria. Going twice for Maria. And no other bids. Well, hey, Helen. How you doing, Mama? I think I would have had. I always put the silver. There it is. The silver tabs in there. Might as well put this back in the box. Thank you, Maria, honey. That's a nice pickup. That's a nice grab there. Why did I put R on this? I do not know. All right. This says Jade Chunky. Oh, it really is. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. Yeah, this fits me. This is going to be a 5.5 or 6. Look at this thing. This is so solid. This is jade. I think this was just glass. The shiny, faceted one. Hey, where are you, babe? I'm only touching the glass, so why is it beeping? I don't know. It's just glass. This part. That's the only one that's just glass. All of this. Look at this beautiful nephrite and jade, I'm going to say, because it's mixed. These are natural big pieces of jade. And then I think that was actually aquamarine or something, the little blue-green one. I know, it's been so long, I didn't think I remember. Yeah, this is, I remembered it was a gemstone. This is going up almost spinel, but yeah, I'm just going to call it aquamarine. It's going up to almost jade, but this one, I mean, spinel, but we'll just call it aquamarine because that's what it looks like. Then this one's glass, and this one, and that's probably glass. It's very well made. A lot of sterling. Look at this thing. It's on wire. All these have been tested. It's all sterling. You got a pearl here. So I was able to test. All this was silver, and it's got a really pretty little flourish. Yeah, this is small. This fit me. I just hadn't worn it. So I'm thinking this was probably a 5.5 or 6. Yeah, because it fits me. But I always liked it. I like the dangle and all that business. I'll give you a measure on the mandrel too. So it's like 7 and a little over 7.25 end to end. But on the bracelet, man, baby, I hear you. Let me see if you have that leg again, or what are you doing? You're laying there licking your foot. I'm not going to spray your foot because you'll end up licking this medicine. No, I'm not going to spray your foot. You're just fussing to be fussing, aren't you? Come on, get on there. Get on there. Yeah, it's like the 6. It's a 6. Juicy, juicy. I'd weigh it, but a lot of this is just going to be your jade. And I never saw a maker, but it looks Indonesian to me. And the jade is to die for. I'm going to do low on this. I'm going to say $45. Just stupid low. So, yeah, there was a time I thought about swiping these off of here. Because I thought, oh, I could take this off and make cute lyrics. Make cute. And I'm always thinking about taking shit apart, right? I used to take things and remake them. I used to buy antique jewelry that was broken and make them into earrings and necklaces and stuff. This is a juicy piece, Karen. Juicy, juicy. Yeah, I do love the jade. That looks terrible up close, but it's really pretty when you're wearing it. It doesn't look so brown when it's over here, but when you're in this bright light up here, you can see all the variations. But at least it's not like dyed and shit, right? It's beautiful. See, Karen's at 55. It's a beast. Yeah, I think I paid 85 for this, if I remember correctly. I think. And I was like happy. I thought that was a great deal. I just like all the components. And I did check them all just to be sure everything was sterling. I just like it. I just haven't worn it. Hadn't worn it in ages. It's a cool one. So Maria's out. Karen at 60. Thanks for your bids, Maria. Karen, it's a beast. It's a beastie beast. Might as well bag it back up. It's already ready to go. It's ready to rock and roll. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm trying to remember who I bought that from. I think I bought it from Gina, but it's been so long. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure anymore. I've slept since then. Okay, let's get into this, back into this box that we were in on Sunday. There's some killer stuff in here. Check this out. So this is tourmaline, and then it's got this fantastic overlay, this floral motif, a nice big bale. Heavy duty, well, you need it. Heavy duty chain, spring ring, 18 inches. This bad boy is 2 inches by 1.5 inches. It's a beast. I'll give you a weight because there's not that much there on that tourmaline. It's 24.7 grams. Yeah, let's sell some stuff. Either one of these is worth the 45 alone. This is a really nice one. All this stuff that's in this box in the bottom was like, holy smokes, there's some great shit in here. Yeah, Sharon, that's a great piece. And the prices, yeah, you can't beat that with a stick, man. A lobster. Let's see. Rebecca's back at 47. Yeah, it is. The chain is heavy duty too, but you need it with a piece like this. You need it. This would look cool on a leather, right? It would. That would look really cool on leather. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He's running. He's there licking his leg, just whining the whole time. Here I come with this way. He runs. It doesn't hurt him. It doesn't sting or hurt him. It's tourmaline. Let me double check that's not glass. Not that the price reflected anything different. Yeah, it's tourmaline, definitely. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Dog, don't aggravate me now. Don't aggravate me, baby. Sharon's out. I see Rebecca. Yeah, Arlene is tourmaline. It's black tourmaline. So you could wear it. Yes, it is reversible. Obviously, if you wanted to wear the black tourmaline, you can do that because there's nothing on there that's gonna. Yeah. I didn't write anything down about this. I'm just double checking it's not $9.50 because these kind of pieces a lot of times are. Oh, this is marked. Hang on, I'll tell you what it says. So you got Rebecca at 55. I see Thailand. Let me see if I can find the purity mark. This is SX925 Thailand. All right, going once for Rebecca, going twice for Rebecca, and no other bids. I'm calling this sold. What a great grab. So 55 on that. Yeah, everything that was, I couldn't believe. I'm like, oh my word, what's in this box is fantastic. Just fantastic stuff. I love these earrings. Almost kept them, but no. This is pink shell. And these are Carolyn Pollock. And they're pink mother of pearl. Carolyn Pollock. Really, really, really pretty earrings. They're probably like an inch and a half. Yep, inch and a half. And there's your Carolyn Pollock and sterling mark here. Beautiful pink mother of pearl. I'll start these at 30. The great price for Carolyn Pollock earrings. Yes, these are really pretty. I mean, really, really pretty earrings. These must be like retired or pretty old because yeah, I didn't find these. I couldn't find these. I love the texturing. It gives it kind of a optical effect between the reflection of the shell and all this etching. It really gives it a interesting look. Isn't it weird how he cries while he just is licking his paw? He's not like biting it or chewing it. He's just licking it. He's so verbal. Everything he does, he makes noise. It's really weird. And this just started this last year. All right, I don't see anybody else. Going once for Gail, going twice for Gail, and sold to Gail at 30. I think you have a cup for me that says pink Peruvian mother of pearl. Really nice set. I remember you picking that up really low, and those were native too. Congrats. Okay. I normally don't leave these prayer boxes on chains, but it had a big bail. It's a pretty big box, so I left it. Just the pendant alone, it's an inch, and it's about a ½ inch wide, but it has just a big bail. I left it as a pendant, and it's a 22-inch chain, spring ring, box chain. It's a really nice prayer box. And it's marked AA 925. There's your opening. I really miss my fingernails. This is ridiculous. Dog, you're getting on my nerves. Yes, you are. Let's do $28. It's fine. Let me go kill my dog. Yes, I'm gonna kill you. Did you hear me threaten your life? I did. I threatened your life. I threatened your life. Your life. I did. I threatened your life. I want to see. He's such a brat. He runs. It's like, it doesn't sting or anything. And it's not anything open. I wouldn't ever spray it on anything that was open. You know, that would be cruel and unusual treatment. Don't come back in here and start your crap again. Lay down and be a good boy and hush your fussing. You're just being a pain in the ass. That's pretty. Normally I swipe these for charms, but this one was too big, in my opinion. And the veil was kind of big. See, Diane at 28 says it's going once for Diane, going twice for Diane, and if no there is, I'm calling this sold to Diane. Thank you, ma'am. You can stash you something in there. You can stash you something in there. I hear you. I'm gonna muzzle you. I'm gonna muzzle you. That's the answer. I'm gonna muzzle you. I had another one of these. This one's way heavier, and this one's hammered or blanched, whatever you want to call it. It's smacked. Is this one of those? It's called Mo Software. I mean, look, I don't want to guess. Yeah, Mod Surf. MODSURF. Mod Surf. It's a nice thick one. Heavy duty. Heavy duty. 7. But obviously, it's really thick, so you're going to have to really want to do it to make it smaller, but you can. Yeah, it's not going to work on it. It's going to be a 7. This is a nice, thick, heavy one. Mod Surf. MODSURF. Mod Surf. Come on, baby. It's 26.2 grams. Keep it really low. It's a cool one. Very different. Nice and thick, heavy piece. Hey, Merche. Just different. Very cool. It's 28 grams, so yeah. Just a couple pennies over $1 a gram. Going once for Heidi. Going twice for Heidi at 30. And if no other bids, I'm calling this sold. Inside out. Inside out. Is this the right bag? No. It doesn't fit. I'm like, that's not gonna fit in there. It'll fit in here. Heidi, didn't you buy that Siam really, really unique bracelet that has the like all the different scenes instead of just the lady with the sparks? It don't even have her. Wasn't you? Because I found a brooch that has the castle that's on the water. This is gorgeous. Old. I suspect this is a particular maker, but it's not signed, so yeah, it's just Mexico. But if you know, you know, and you'll recognize this. You'll recognize this design. This is old. A coral, turquoise, or coral. They all look like this, and that's a giveaway when you look at how these bezels are. You'll know, but it's not marked, so can't claim it as such. But if you know, you know. Super nice. And this is a small but mighty chain because it's not the biggest spring. It's not the biggest bail. 18 inches and spring ring. The pendant itself is 2 inches and the width is 1 inch. If you know, you know what this is. So I hope someone knows and gets this closer to price. That's what it should be. Yeah, Rosa, you probably know. Look at that old coral. That is some beautiful coral. I sold the one brooch that I had like this to Kirsten bought it. She bought it pre-sale. She's gonna be like, damn it, I missed that. Especially this price point. Yeah. There's a particular maker that does these. Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, it is. This one's got some age too. Yeah, she rose at 60. It's very nice. Yeah, white. Yeah, I'm sure plenty of you guys here know what this is. Can't believe they're usually are marked. This one is not, which also leads me to believe that's another reason I think it's got more age on it. Okay, so we're at Rosa's at 60. Going once to Rosa, and thanks for your bids, guys. Twice to Rosa. What a great buy, Rosa. And sold. Congrats, honey. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, that's a cool one for sure. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. This is so cool. I dig this. I think it just says sterling. Yeah, just sterling spelled out. I like the bales that are like that. Check this out. This is all inlay. Yeah, so you got abalone, mother of pearl. Who knows what the black is? Then you've got turquoise, and those are all gemstones there. There's one little spot right there. But yeah, no big deal. Isn't that awesome? That is just really cool work. It's a cool chain too, 16 inches. And it's a little over 1 inch, about 1.25 inches round. This is a cool piece. Very different. I'm going to start this. Lucky 33. Very different. I should probably do an image search. There's probably a maker that does these. Very different, right? Hey, Jamin. I see Heidi's at 37. Where's one? Take something stuck to my arm. Just tissue paper. It's attacking me. Okay. So Heidi's out to Zen. Thanks for your bids, honey. Congrats, Nesty. Isn't that cool? Very pretty. Different, right? I think so. I think so. And thank you so much. I think this is an ankle bracelet. Nope. It is 7.5 inches end in. And these actually are little, those little like Indonesian, like, these are like the belly dancers wear these. These are the things that you'll find like on the ankle bracelets and the chokers and the bracelets like this. So even though it might be marked, I doubt it. These are usually handmade over there. Yeah, I just see the purity mark. I don't anticipate seeing a maker's mark or anything like that. Surprisingly, it has a spring ring. They usually have a hook. And it's just shy of 7.5. It's between 7.25 and 7.5. It doesn't quite reach that 7.5. It's close. So 7.25 to be safe. Let's sell it. I'm going super low. Add an extender. Have yourself a cool ankle bracelet that makes a noise. I had one like this. That it's an accessory that you hook on either one of the belly dancing bottoms. They have these little loops right here, and that's what you do. You hook these. It either drapes once or a lot of them like will drape several times, and these would drape. So when you belly dance, yes, I took belly dancing classes. I was actually pretty good at it too. It's all about rolling your hip. It's like stepping forward. You roll your hips. It was so much fun. So much fun. It's also a good way to keep your waist thin. So yeah, you could do an extender on this and use it as a cool anklet, or just add you a hook and use it as one of those accessories. I know, I'm always wanting to do things that aren't what the jewelry's made for. Don't you start, you silly monkey. Don't do it. Don't do it, monkey. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Oh no, you're dying. I know you're dying. You're so neglected. You're so neglected. I know. Nobody loves you. You're damp. You've been outside. Have you been outside? Oh, don't nudge the box off my lap. He's nudging me. He's like, don't stop petting me. I can't sit here and pet you, and you're going to get hair in my jewelry. Come on, let's go back in the hallway where you belong. Come on, out. Come on, you know the rules. Out. I know it don't sound very mean, Joe. Go on. Come on, out. Get it down out here. Come on. That's a good boy. You stay there. Good boy. Thank you. Thank you. You're such a good boy. I know I should never let him come in and even giving him an inch, because look, he's back. Out. Don't tell me. Go. Oops, I'm spitting everywhere. He's a good baby. Okay, Heidi. You can drive somebody crazy. My great nephew, bought me these like elf shoes, and they had the bells on them. And we were dancing with the shoes on, Jingle Bell Rock and all that. My husband comes on, I had them on. He's like, "For God's sakes, take off those shoes." I mean, it didn't take 10 minutes. He was like, "Get those shoes off." Have fun with that, Heidi. Have fun with it. Yeah, he was over it really fast. He was patient while the kid was here. But once the kid was gone, he's like, "Enough of that, man. Enough of that." This is super nice. I think this one's signed too. This is heavy. Are you a mystery piece? You're not signed. That's surprising that it's not signed. Let's see inside this bale. Somebody snuck their initials in there. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is Native American though. And I did put this on a super juicy chain, as it needs a super juicy chain. 20-inch chain. One of these big fat boys. One of my favorites. I love these chains. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the Man in the Maze is a Native American piece. Not a thing on it. Nice sterling. So yeah. So 20-inch chain. Sorry about that. 20-inch chain, and your pendant is 2 inches long by like 1 inch and 3/8 with a big wooden train whistle. Oh Lord, I have a whistle. It's a good luck whistle by Reed and Barton. It's about that big, and that sucker is one of the things I was unboxing today from God knows when this lot was from. And that sucker, I blew it, and it made my ears ring. That thing was loud. All right, so we're at 25.95 grams. Not that that matters. All right. Yeah, I can't go lower than that on this one. This is a native piece. It's probably just worn off. Probably had something on it once in a blue moon, once upon a time. Super well made. Just heavy duty. Man in the Maze. Fantastic big ass chain. Juicy. Juicy, juicy. I tell you. Very juicy. Am I upside down? No. What am I doing? Let me pull this up. There we go. Just big. Nice. Dig the chain. The chain is good for your big, heavy stuff. I mean, it's one of those chains, too. You can wear it alone because it's so fat. Yeah, it's a steal on this Rosa. The chain or this would be worth more, not alone. So, going once for Rosa. Going twice for Rosa. And 20 inches, Chris. 20 inches. Yep, 20 inches long. And the pendant is 2 inches long by 1 inch and 3/8 wide. Very nice. So going once for Rosa, going twice for Rosa. And if no other bids, sold. Congrats, Rosa. That's a nice pickup, honey. A really nice pickup. It's a good deal, madame. Good deal. This is so pretty. I like this. This looks like Israel. This looks like spinel or maybe aqua. It's definitely got to be a gemstone. Yeah, it is. Okay, so iolite. Yeah, so iolite the very least. Possibly aqua. Either way, same thing. They basically, it's really, I'd say aqua. It looks like a natural stone too. See the inside there? Yeah. This looks like Israel. Is it Israel? Yep, 925 Israel, and then it's a Didae, Didae, Didae. It's another nice. Okay, it's 18-inch chain. It's another nice. I think this is a foxtail. It's just thin. Yeah, it's a thin foxtail chain. 18-inch chain. Didae, sterling silver, aqua gemstone. I'm going low with everything today, guys. That's beautiful. So Didae, Didae, and it's a very well-known Israeli artist. I've had some really nice Didae pieces over the years. Their stuff's always very well made. Holds a value. I dig that chain. It's a nice foxtail chain. Looking for 47 or better. Heidi's at 45. Looking for 47 or better on this. And going once for Heidi. Going twice for Heidi. And if no other bids. So great stuff. I'm glad you guys are all here to pick up this stuff. I'm glad to clear out, which is I'm nowhere near cleared out. Nowhere near cleared out. Still got a bunch in here, but guys, right now, just sitting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes of sterling silver that are probably 3 times as big as this. Not mentioning over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, another 5 over here. I got so much stuff. And that's not the stuff I was hoarding, like to just have silver. No, these are so cool. I didn't think they were sterling, but they are. I fully didn't expect them to test, but they did. They look like pewter, but they're not. And they're so cool. And I didn't find a mark on these. I'll double check myself. Hey, Papa. Hey, Bubba. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. You little psych. There's not a mark on these. These are so cool. I might have some earrings. I'd have kept them. I don't need them. Now, these are those French hooks. So the hook in the back is coming down to 3 inches. The front, though, is at 2.5. So you're 2.5 here. These are going to come down to 3 inches. Check these out. They are sterling. And no, that's not tarnished. That's the color. Okay, these are burnished or whatever you want to call it. Aren't those cool as hell? Just super cool. These are neat earrings. Really neat earrings. I'll keep it under 30 bucks because I'm so sweet like that. I really want to find my little earring girl. Earring girl. So sitting here holding these things. I just slid around, said, nah, it's not going to work. That's ugly. I used to stage these like on pretty crystal glasses and stuff for my eBay pictures on my earrings. I'd hang them on really pretty glasses and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to murder you. That's it. Your life as a dog is over. You're about to go to heaven and be reincarnated as a... What is it going to be? You want me to spray you down? I said, no, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I don't mind. It's just, baby, it just gets on my nerves. You're so high-pitched. And you know high-pitched stuff really bothers my ears. It really does. So, maybe I'm buying an antique vase picture. It's all blown glass. I forget if this one's signed. This blown Pontiel is really ground down well. Isn't that beautiful? But I really only grabbed it to stick earrings on. Because I'm crazy. I'm tired of holding them. Yeah, this is antique, this piece here. And it's in beautiful condition. There's no chips, no nicks, no nothing. And of course, it's beautiful glass. It does not flash or anything goofy. Look at the work on that handle. How that's fused in. Isn't that gorgeous? I have a few of these 100-year plus pieces like this that are just beautiful. Anyway, 28. Going once for Zen. Going twice for Zen. And if no other bids, I'm going to call these sold. These are really cool. These are neat, Nesty. These are neat. Unique, to say the least. I really didn't expect them to be sterling. I really didn't. I thought, they put pewter in my group. They really did. But nope. Nope. They're sterling. And I can't complain about them sometimes getting something that's not sterling, because I do get gold occasionally in these groups. These need backs. I will gladly provide. And these are marked 95. And that's it. And they are malachite. And they are malachite. And they are 1.5 inches long by about 1/2 inch wide. Malachite. They need some backs. For these kind, I think those flat backs will be better for these. Yeah, you can see whoever had them before, you can see the mark where they had the flat backs on these. So we'll oblige by putting flat backs on them. Are you going to go on? Nope. Nope. I'm not going to force them. I don't want to bend them. Nope. Finally, one down. Oh, I should put a price on these. These are very nice. So I'm putting the flat back on them. Oh, it's crooked. There you go. It just wasn't pushed all the way on. Just simple, straightforward, but very nice. Let's do low. Keep in mind, there's nothing wrong with my jewelry. Anybody that's new, I just have so much I can do that. I can price things stupid low sometimes. Well, I always have lower than most people's prices, I'd say consistently. It's because of my volume that I have, and I've been collecting so long. Okay. So these are not sterling backs, but you have backs that will hold these nice and flat on your ears, because these type of earrings can tend to want to move around on you. They won't. These will keep them steady. Rock steady, rock steady. Beautiful. Beautiful, darling. Beautiful. All right, going once for Karen at 25. Going twice for Karen at 25. And if no other bids, we ain't playing. We sold. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's next? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I put the pendant on here because I like them together. These are nice. And these are beautiful. The Tahitian pearls. They're on wire. It might be sterling. It could be, huh? Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, they're on sterling. These are on sterling chain. These were mine. Has an extender. So these are 16 inches. Go figure, right? With two, so it's 16 to 18 inches. I like this pendant on these pearls. I just do, because the pendant emulates the they just say 925 on this pendant. I dig this pendant, and big giant bail on there, so you can put these on bigger pearls or beads. But I like the way it looked with the pearls. Okay. So these are real Tahitian pearls. Absolutely beautiful. Do you see the consistency and shape? So these are Southeast pearls. Okay. They are on sterling silver chain. And I like the pendant on it. Pendant's basically free. The pearls are worth more than that, but yep. I'm not getting the colors showing up like it should be. It's not showing off their rainbow colors like it should be. These are beautiful, beautiful Tahitian pearls. And to find them that are this consistent in their size, yeah. Is unusual. Yeah, these aren't going to the unsolds. I don't know what I was thinking, even selling these. God knows what I paid for these damn things. Okay, we're going to pass on these. It's like, Heidi's like, wait. I'll honor it, Heidi. I'll honor it. I will. That's a great pickup. These are beautiful. These are stunners. These are stunners. And with pearls, that's a big deal. Size, consistency of size, it's a thing. It's important. It matters a lot. I wish these would show off. Anyway, going once for Heidi. Yeah, they are very nice. Going twice for Heidi. And I'll call this sold. Yeah, I love these. They're really nice. They've got a lot of wear. Say a lot of good energy. They feel good. They feel good. They're very, very good, ma'am. Very, very good. Yeah, don't crowd them. Don't crowd them. Make a bigger bag. Yeah, you don't want your pearls to get scratched. They will. They will get scratched. I love this. He's too heavy. My sister, who passed away, she was so into frogs, and I love this, but it's so heavy I can't wear it. Beautiful, beautiful. This is an enhancer. Do you see this? It's an enhancer. It's tight, and I can't have no nails. But anyway, this pops open. Do you see this? This is jade. It's carved. He's got, I forget if his eyes were gemstones, probably. Not a cheapy piece. Yeah. It went to diamonds. I'm stopping at sapphire now. Yeah, I think they are green diamonds. I'm pretty sure they are. It's testing. This is a very nice piece. This is exquisite. I doubt there's a maker on this. Probably just the purity of that. It's a symbol inside of a circle. Hang on. Double check this damn thing, make sure it's not gold. Okay, I see the 925. Okay. It's initials inside of a circle. Can't read it. Anyway. With no nails, I'm unable to get this enhancer open. Let me get some help. Make sure I'm not lying, because it could just be made this way. Yeah, it is. I could read the mark better now. EA, I think. Okay. You can see where the frog's attached here. It's 2 3/4 inches long by 1 3/4 inches wide. It's a fantastic piece. One of the few things that looks good on this type of omega chain. Because it's big enough. Yeah. Oops. Yes, the bebop. I'm selling the frog. The frog's too heavy for me, mama. The frog is too heavy for me. Yeah, these keep going to diamond, so I don't think it's a mistake. They're obviously Mummy Lab created. I know I'm hesitant because it's a very expensive piece, but I can't wear it. It's too heavy. I'm going to weigh it because, yeah. I don't know. This doesn't weigh that much. This is pretty thick. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, 85. That's it. I can't go any lower than that. That's actually low, but it's okay. I can't wear it. No sense in keeping it around. But yeah, I've got so many frogs because Bebop loved frogs, and so I got a lot of frog stuff, but I stopped. I have too much, and especially with stuff I can't wear. It's kind of stupid to keep it. Yeah, this is a very quality piece, Rebecca. It's beautiful. Super well made. Yep. Sharon sees it. Sharon sees it. I have a couple torques in there I just got. They need clean desperately, though. They're horrible. They're so dirty. So I'll do some jewelry cleaning this weekend. Or maybe this week, during the week. All right, Sharon's out. Thanks for your bids. Rebecca, enjoy this piece. It's special. It really is a special piece. It's so beautiful. It's super well made. You'll love it. You're going to love it on for sure. I mean, there's no doubt. You're going to really, really like this one. No doubt. You'll enjoy it. It's super pretty. And you just look at it and tell it's good. It's really quality. It's really good quality. That's a good price on it. Okay, what are you? Let's see if this is Sorte or who this is. I just see the purity mark. I don't see a maker. It says malachite and amethyst. And it is amethyst. There's no blue in that to be tanzanite. So it's malachite and amethyst, foxtail chain, toggle. I didn't see a maker, so it's not Sorte or Sarda. It's 6 3/4. Very nice. Let me give you a hell of a deal. 45 bucks. Yeah, I figured it would be a Sorte, like an Indonesia BA, but no, there's nothing. Just the purity mark. So 6 3/4. Come on, you're big on me, so I should be able to just slip you in there. What are you giving me grief for? Because I got butterfingers. Green and purple, complementary colors. Very pretty. The purple looks darker when it's not up on that light. Very pretty. Very pretty indeed. I can't pass on that. I love this. This does fit me too. But I know myself, I'm not going to wear it. This is very old. This is pearls. I think this is probably glass, but I'll double check. It could be smoky quartz. You never know. Oh, look at that. It sure is. Okay, yep. Actually, it's going up almost to, almost into spinel. I'll call it smoky quartz anyway. So those are gemstones here. And these are beautiful, beautiful pearls. And then carnelian. And it's a triple strand. Pearls, smoky quartz, carnelian. And check out this old clasp. And just the purity markers, I think, is it. It's all you're going to get. Yep. And it's 925. It's a box clasp. Here's your pin here. Works great. No other maker's mark or anything on this. This fits me, but yeah, it's not really my style. I'm gonna end up wearing this. I'm gonna say 6.5 is realistic on this piece, especially since I know, yes, it does fit me. So yeah, 6.5 is realistic because it's triple, so it hangs different places on that mandrel, but well, this is a vintage piece. Yeah, 6.5 on this. So pearls, smoky quartz, and beautiful carnelian. Vintage. I was 60 on that. This is gorgeous. These are cultured pearls. Very different. Just very nice. Not sure the age on this. Of course, you can make these fit tighter if you like move these around, like make them cross each other. It'll make it a little bit smaller if you want to make it smaller. But yeah, 6.5 is good. So it's, I wore it as I'm at like a 6. So 6.5 is good. I'll hold that still if anybody wants to try to get comps on that. I'll be still. Yeah. These are smoky quartz and pearls and carnelian and just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Where's the bag? I had this thing in. Oh, here it is. That's a low price on that one. Check this out. This is so cool. This is old, guys. This is definitely old. It's Creed. I left it with the original chain. It has no clasp, okay? It's Creed. This is one of the oldest Creeds I've had. Yeah, that bird says it all. This form, that particular form, yeah. No, that probably would clean up. I'm not touching it. I love the age of this tarnish on this piece. So I'm not cleaning that. No way. This has got to be 24 inches because it goes over your head. It's actually 26 inches. No clasp. Very interesting old piece. I'm going to just leave that 60 in there. Yeah, this is an old Creed piece. For sure. I got another brooch that's this style of bird. This particular style of piece bird. Yeah. It ages, this piece. Creed is famous for their religious pieces. And you've got the Trinity there. And the dove piece. 26-inch chain. This is built on the chain. So this is not quite antique, but it's getting there. Yeah, so yeah, it's the kind of thing I need to list because there's people out there that collect Creed, especially the old stuff like this. I don't know. I don't want to guess. I really don't want to just totally throw it out there and guess. As most of the time when I see these birds, they're native. Because yes, they were Christian natives. I have to check. My gut says 50s. It could be later. I mean, it could be earlier than that. My gut says 50s. But being made on this chain, yeah. Let me look. Yeah, this is not soldered. So yeah, anybody could have stuck this on this chain. So it was not made on the chain. I take that back. This is not soldered. This jump ring is not soldered. So, yeah. Still a groovy chain. A groovy chain. That's a good gauge of jumping because I can't push it closed with my fingers. I have to get a tool to do it. It's very cool. Very cool. I like it. Now that I know that's not soldered on there, I might take that thing off and sell just the charm and swipe that chain. It's a great chain. And it's nice and long. Okay, 925 Italy. I thought this had a maker. Is this Silpata? And there we go. Let me get this correct. There we go. Okay. This is double. It's got your Silpata mark. And the other side just says 925 Italy. Silpata. That side says 925 Italy. Big Lobster. Double chain. Comes down to a knot. And the tassel with the beads. And this one is 17 inches, and then the knot down to the end of the tassels. Your longest tassel, it's right at 3 inches. So it's going to wear 19 inches total. Total length. A different for Silpata, right? Yeah. And I don't know. I'll keep it under $30. How's that? For Silpata, double chain, knot and tassel. I see Heidi first at 28. And looking for 20. When were we at? We're looking for 30 or better. So I'll be back tomorrow, guys, because I still have the rest of this box to try to get through. But I need to start cooking dinner, even though I'm doing an easy dinner again. What would you call that? You tell me. Maybe like a popcorn, maybe? Yeah, popcorn. But it's a double chain. It's not like it's coming apart. And this is, they tied it. It's just, you can't take that out. So it is the way it is. It's not like you can untie this and make, no. All right, Sharon's at 30. Thanks, Becky, for being here, babe. They're going once to Sharon at 30. Going twice to Sharon at 30. And if no other bids, I call this sold to Sharon at 30. Thank you, ma'am. Oops. Okay. I'm 10 minutes over my 2-hour limit. Of course, I know this because my foot has gone to sleep. I can keep my eyes for a popcorn chain. This is on a popcorn chain. But did it come with it? I put it on here because I needed one that was blackened to go with this, and I don't want to separate those. I got a bunch of chains. I don't recall seeing a popcorn chain, but I might. If I do, are you registered? I can email you, but it's right off the top of my head. I'm just looking through here just briefly to see what kind of chains are hanging out in here. No, bead balls. Bead balls. I got bead balls, baby. All right, so I'll work on emptying this out tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow at 5 again. And then I'll do my invoicing for Friday, Sunday, today, and tomorrow on Wednesday, shipping on Thursday, and then Friday, whatever. So then Friday, I'll have my auction. So Pay for your items. Don't wait till Friday and then try to pay everything. I can hold your shipment, but pay your invoice and tell me don't ship it, hold it, because you plan on attending Friday's auction. Okay, that way you pay for your items, I mark it paid, I don't ship it, and I'll combine your shipping with this coming Friday. But go ahead and pay the invoice, because for me to hold your items for you. Because I realize people get confused, like, well, hold my stuff, but I do need to get paid for the items. Okay. We got 37 brave souls left in here. And so go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 36. And I get to pick a prize for you that you'll get with your order. So pick a number between 1 and 37 and go. Excuse me. Hey, Merche, you got it. It's a 2. I think it's the first time you've ever won. I do. Got you. You're interesting. You may get something that's not sterling, because I know you do. You make jewelry, so I've got stuff. I might load you up and make sure you don't go over your weight. Heading to Canada, make sure you don't go over your weight. All right, so I'll be back tomorrow at 5. And then again, either tomorrow night, Wednesday, I'll be invoicing. I can hold your order to ship after Friday's auction, but go ahead and pay your invoice and just let me know. Hold my shipping, and I'll hold your shipping. And then anything you buy Friday, and if I do Sunday, it seems like we're doing something Sunday. Anyway, I can hold it and ship it with your next order. But and go ahead and take care of the invoice. Just email me and say, don't ship, and then I won't ship. All right. I better go start dinner. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. And give me a thumbs out on your way out if you didn't give me one on the ways in. And if you're not subscribed, please do. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. I'm not going to solicit you. I'm not going to email you to try to sell you nothing or tell you I'm having a sale or any of that crap. I don't do that. There's some stuff in this box. I don't do that. So, yeah, we need to go in this box too. I'll see you tomorrow at 5 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, guys. Good night. Enjoy your evening. I'm going to go cook. Bye.